Welcome, dual enrollment scholars, to part two of our dual enrollment series. Tonight, we will focus on getting started with dual enrollment. During our last dual enrollment information session, we talked about what dual enrollment was or is, the cost for dual enrollment. You were able to hear student and faculty perspectives and learn of COVID-19 updates and class formats. Your presenters for tonight are Ms. Jennifer Avalar, Coast Coordinator for High Point High School, Mr. Otu Obat II, Coast Coordinator for Crossland and Frederick Douglass High Schools, and yours truly, Mr. Raymond Harad, Coast Coordinator for the Oxon Hill. Tonight, we will cover how to apply for dual enrollment for the semester, support services for dual enrollment students, opportunities after participation in dual enrollment. We'll do a dual enroll demo, and we will offer 4 breakout sessions that will continue our conversation after this main session. Our breakout sessions for today are going to be becoming a Prince George's Community College Scholar, credits to go advising, back to basics, dual enrollment 1010, and you'll have an opportunity to meet and learn about the great work that your coast coordinators are doing in your schools. We hope that you will join one of our breakout sessions this evening. We want to remind you that shortly after this live broadcast, this presentation will be available on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe and like PGCC TV. I'm going to now introduce my colleague, Mr. Otu, who's going to talk about who is eligible to participate in dual enrollment.
Thank you so much, Raymond. In order to be considered proficient in reading, writing, or math, students must achieve one of these minimum scores. In order to be proficient in reading, a student must have a 254 or more. In order for a student to be proficient in writing, they will need a 5 or more. In order for a student to be proficient in the first part of the math, which is the QAS, which is quantitative, reasoning, algebra, and statistics, they will need a 263 or more. And if they are proficient in the advanced algebra functions, they will need a 240 plus or more. So again, remember, you only need to pass one of these 4 sections to be qualified for the dual enrollment program. Up next, my colleague Jennifer will talk about what if I don't have test scores.
Thank you so much, Otu, and good evening, everyone. For our new students to dual enrollment, this is a new policy in place in order to expand the amount of students who are able to apply. If you are unsure where to find your unweighted GPA, you can go into your school max account or speak to your professional school counselor to verify whether you are able to qualify based off of your GPA. And now, in our next slide, if you've ever wondered how you can narrow down which classes you wish to take, my colleague, Raymond, will speak about the recommended courses by area of interest.
We are so excited that brand new this semester, your coast coordinator or dual enrollment representative will be able to formally provide course recommendations based on academic areas of interest. So whether you're interested in allied health and nursing, behavioral and social sciences, wellness, culinary arts and hospitality, public safety and law, business, industry, and entrepreneurship, liberal and creative arts, education, technology, science, engineering, or math, we will be able to get you on a path to success and hopefully save you some time and money in college. A huge shout out to the Dual Enrollment Expansion Committee and the Dual Enrollment Marketing Committee for their hard work and dedication to this effort. For additional information and to see full course recommendations based on your academic area, I want to encourage you to reach out to your coast coordinator, dual enrollment representative, or visit our website at www.pgcc.edu/go/high school. Jennifer, Can you give us some examples of students who qualify or don't qualify for dual enrollment?
Absolutely. Thank you, Raymond. So here's our first student we will be taking a closer look at in our example. Max is a wonderful student who recently approached their course coordinator to discuss their interest in applying to dual enrollment for spring 2021 semester. He speaks with the testing coordinator at his school and determines his AccuPlacer scores. In the writing portion, he receives a 5, as we can see on the chart. In reading, he received a 263, and for the math QAS portion, he earned a 235. Now, we would like for you to chime in the YouTube chat. Is Max eligible for dual enrollment? So we're going to give you guys a couple of seconds to give your best shot at that and just let us know. You can do thumbs up, thumbs down, yes or no. Let us know what you think.
Oxon Hill, I want to see you in the chat.
All right, looks like we have a good amount of answers. I see a mixed amount of responses here. So thank you guys for your feedback. We really appreciate it. And now we're going to go into answering the question. So the correct answer is B. Yes, Max is proficient in reading and writing. So again, based off of their scores, it appears that Max would be eligible for DLS 0061. However, because he is not a regularly admitted student, but rather a DE student or dual enrollment student, he cannot take developmental coursework, which is those classes that begin with a 0. Because he earned a 263 in the reading portion and a 5 in the writing, he can take EGL 1010. Also, because he satisfied reading proficiency, he is eligible for any course where it says reading proficiency required or no prerequisites needed. He knows that if he is unsure of his selections in dual enroll, he can speak to his course coordinator before choosing the 1 or 2 max classes he will be taking for spring 2021. Then in our next slide, speaking further to Max, his coordinator was able to learn specifically what his future career aspirations are. He explains that he has an interest in criminal justice. And according to U.S. News and World Report, a criminal justice major gives students an understanding of the 3 main elements of the justice system: the courts, policing, and corrections. The study of criminal justice and corrections involves research methods for criminology, criminological theory, and the psychology behind criminal behavior. So as you can see, there's many components to that. So based on that, his course coordinator knows that his chosen education path, he can take any number of courses that will set him on a path in fulfilling requirements for criminal justice, which includes introductory coursework in English, as you can see, information technology, criminal justice, sociology, and communications. This is by any means not an exhaustive list, but provides Max with a good foundation on understanding which classes make sense for him to choose from. Next, my colleague Otu will discuss with us another example with our second student, Samantha.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. So we have a student here, Samantha. She is a junior, and she has a cumulative unweighted GPA of 3.89. Great job, Samantha. But she does not have any AccuPlacer test scores. So she's just going to partition for the program with her unweighted GPA. She's a junior, 11th grade, So the question is, does Samantha qualify for dual enrollment? Put your answers in the chat. Yes or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
All right, we see a couple yeses. A few more yeses. Miriam, I see you. Fatima, I see you. Jay Breezy, I see you. Y'all are saying yes.
All right, Raymond, should I go and check the answer?
Let's let them know. Yes.
All right. So yes, but she is limited to courses with no proficiency requirements. And I'll go into a little bit further about that. So because Samantha is a junior and she's only coming in with her unweighted GPA of 3.89, students, they only qualify when they are only using their GPA, which is that 3.0 or above. So they only qualify for the program, which is under the what we call no proficiency classes. So for example, those classes are Communication 1010, INT 1010, Psychology 1010, Sociology 1010, BMT, which is Business Management Technology 1010, Spanish 1010. There's actually a form which is called the Dual Enrollment Popular Course, and your course coordinator and or dual enrollment representative will actually have this dual enrollment popular course. So when we work with Samantha, we'll make sure that Samantha knows exactly what courses she'll be able to take. So let's see what Samantha's interested in. So Samantha's interested in taking nursing. So what courses should she take? So again, Samantha may take courses that list prerequisite none. So according to this breakdown, she could take the Communications 1010, she could take the Psychology, General Psychology 1010, and she also can take the Sociology 1010. The great thing about these classes is these classes are what we would call general ed classes when you go on to college. So most colleges that you go to are going to require these general ed classes or humanities classes. So they're going to be able to cover on the general ed end, and then also she'll be able to use these courses when she goes on to her nursing degree. So that's a great job for Samantha. So next up, we're going to have my colleague Raymond. He's going to talk about his student, Brandon.
Thank you, O2. Thank you, Jennifer. Our final example is Brandon, and Brandon is going to represent all of the seniors out there asking questions. Brandon is a 12th grader or a senior who has a cumulative unweighted GPA of 3.25. Unfortunately, Brandon has not been able to take the AccuPacer. Neither has he taken the SAT or ACT. However, he has completed English 11 and Algebra 2. Do you think that Brandon qualifies for dual enrollment? Let's see those answers wrote in the chat. Does Brandon qualify? Deja said he qualifies. Travis says yes. Christina says yes. Sharon says yes. All right, let's find out the correct answer. If you answer yes, then you are correct. Brandon, not only does Brandon qualify for dual enrollment, he is also proficient in reading, writing, and can take math courses up to Math 1350, which is Pre-Cal 1, college algebra, and trigonometry. So Brandon does qualify for dual enrollment. The explanation for that is, remember, seniors, as long as you have an unweighted grade point average of a 3.0, minimum GPA of 3.0, and have completed English 11 and Algebra 2, you are reading, writing, and math proficient up to Math 1350. Let's take a closer look at Brandon's situation. Suppose Brandon meets with his course coordinator and shares his academic area of interest or potential college major is information technology. Which courses would Brandon be eligible to take? Based on his placement, Brandon can take information technology, introduction to information technology, composition 1 or your favorite English 1010, and mathematical ideas. Notice that introduction to information technology and English 1010 are both dual credit courses. Although Brandon can qualify to take and does qualify to take these courses as a senior, taking dual enrollment courses during the spring, he would not be able to use these dual credit courses towards his high school GPA. He would, however, still be able to earn college credits. Jennifer?
Thank you, Raymond and O2. So now we will be discussing if you need more help understanding your placement. So our goal is to have as many students as we can who qualified to be a part of dual enrollment, and to have as many supports in place in order to take advantage of this wonderful program. There are many benefits to participating in dual enrollment, such as earning college credit, saving money towards college, and challenging yourself in accomplishing more rigorous academic coursework. If you have any other concerns, you can certainly speak with your COAST representative, the PGCC dual enrollment team, or refer to the above webpage, where you will find a plethora of resources that can answer many of your questions. Next, we will have O2 discussing how to choose a class.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. So there are multiple ways of how to choose a class. First, speak with your COAST coordinator or dual enrollment representative. You can use this link, which is here on top, to reach out to one of these professionals that will be able to assist you. Second, you can look at the recommended courses by areas of interest. You will look at the course catalog and look at these specific course descriptions. For example, like we've just learned with our students, Max, who's interested in criminal justice, Samantha, who's interested in nursing, and Brandon, who's interested in information technology, they could go ahead and find these courses on the catalog. These students can look at the catalog to choose their courses based off of their interests and what they're eligible to take. Fourth, we have a dual credit options, which is the dual credit that Raymond was speaking about in Brandon's case. So this dual credit is a high school and college credit. So you can use this link to find out what these classes are. The most popular course for dual credit is English 1010, and that earns you your English 12 high school credit as well. Fifth, you can determine your course transferability in Maryland using the articulation system for Maryland colleges and universities, which is called ARCIS. This is a great tool to use if you are planning on going to a Maryland 2 or 4-year college and or 4-year university. This tool allows you to see the courses that you are taking at PGCC and how they transfer to schools of interest in the state of Maryland. Finally, you can set up an appointment with your PGCC advisor at the college. The PGCC advisor is available to assist you as well when you choose your courses. With that being said, my colleague Raymond will talk about the Prince George's Community College dual enrollment deadlines and contact info.
Thank you, O2. As you can see, there are a number of persons who support the dual enrollment program at Prince George's Community College and within the Prince George's County Public School System. At Prince George's Community College, the dual enrollment team is comprised of staff from the Office of Recruitment and Admissions. I know a couple of you have asked in the chat, how do I find out who my dual enrollment representative is? How do I find out who my COAST coordinator is? It's very simple. Just visit our website, www.pgcc.edu/COAST, and you'll be able to see your high school as well as the dual enrollment representative, whether it's a COAST coordinator or one of our other staff in our office. The oversight of this program from the Prince George's County Public Schools is done by the amazing team of the Office of College Readiness. This team has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to provide stellar dual enrollment experience for students, parents, and staff. I know you're wondering, when you can apply or begin your applications for dual enrollment at Prince George's Community College. The spring 2020 semester application will open on November 9th and close on November 25th. Again, the application for the spring 2020 dual enrollment session will open on November 9th and closes on November 25th. Next, my colleague Jennifer will introduce our dual enrollment team.
Thank you so much, Raymond. This upcoming short video will showcase both the course coordinators and your dual enrollment representatives who serve all Prince George's County Public School high schools. We hope you enjoy.
Hey everybody, this is Peaches Crenshaw. I'm a coach coordinator at Eleanor Roosevelt High School and I love music.
Hello, Wagwan. My name is Nicholas Reed and I'm the course coordinator for Surrattsville and Potomac High School. Fun fact about me, I'm a recording artist and I'm a PGCC graduate. Go House!
Hey everyone, my name is Kadeem Palmer. I am the coach coordinator at Dr. Henry A. Wise in Gwynn Park High School. Fun fact, I'm also a PGCC graduate like my colleague Nicholas Reed, and I'm a real estate agent for Maryland and DC.
Hi everyone, my name is Miguel Marcel and I'm the coach coordinator for Northwestern and Bladensburg High School. My fun fact is I'm a certified scuba diver and skydiver.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Aguilar. I'm the coach coordinator at High Point High School and my fun fact is that I enjoy trying new recipes in the kitchen.
Hello, my name is Trey Brady, and I'm the coach coordinator at Largo High School and Duval High School. Fun fact about me is I love the sport of boxing, and I love taking long walks on the beach after a hard day at work.
Hi everyone, my name is Chantel Walker. I'm a coach coordinator at Charles Herbert Flowers High School and my fun fact is that I'm a spoken word poet and an artist.
How you doing? My name is Ira Luke, coach coordinator for Friendly High School and Suitland High School. And my fun fact is that I like to cook, and I'm a huge WWE fan. The champ is here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Raymond Harada. I'm the coach coordinator for Oxon Hill High School. I love to fly and I love to sail.
Good afternoon. My name is O2 Obad II, and I am the coach coordinator for Frederick Douglass High School and Crossland High School. One fun fact about me is that my first name means king and my last name means mountain. So one of my nicknames as a child growing up was King of the Mountain. I look forward to serving you this school year, and I hope you all have a blessed day.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonica Jura and I'm a member of the Prince George's Community College dual enrollment team. I support a lot of the non-coast schools, so I can't wait to work with you all. Fun fact about me is I love to travel, so you can usually catch me in some other country, visiting, exploring, and taking pictures. Can't wait to work with you soon.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Mitch, and I'm part of the dual enrollment team at Prince George's Community College. A few fun facts about me are that I speak French. I graduated from Eleanor Roosevelt High School, go Raiders, and I love to listen to audiobooks. I look forward to working with you soon.
Hi, my name is Marcel Adams, and I'm a member of the dual enrollment team at the Largo campus. I'm so excited to be working with you this semester. Just a quick fun fact about me. I'm probably one of the hugest Harry Potter fans that you'll ever meet. A proud member of the Hufflepuff House.
Thank you so much, everyone, for viewing that. Next, we will have O2, who will be explaining the upcoming timeline for spring 2021. O2, take it away.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. So, the spring 2021 timeline. Coming up next in a couple of weeks, November 9th to November 25th, this is when you are going to be able to register for your courses on our dual enroll platform that you'll actually learn more about in a little bit. Also remember, January 7th is the spring payment due date. So if you're a student that needs to pay for their fees and books, make sure you pay on time by the spring payment date, because we don't want your classes to be dropped due to non-payment. And then finally, which is the best date of all, is January 19th, 2021. That is when your spring semester starts. So with that said, I'm going to pass it over to my colleague Jennifer, who's going to speak about how you apply for the dual enrollment program.
All right. So if you love videos, we have another treat for you. Next, we will be presenting a wonderful video that was prepared for you to break down the different steps on how to apply for the dual enrollment cycle this year for spring 2021. We hope you enjoy it.
Welcome to your introduction to the Prince George's Community College Dual Enroll site. PGCC provides a convenient online application and registration process using dualenroll.com. Keep in mind, the PGCC Dual Enroll site is only open during the application and registration period. Here's an overview of how to apply and register for dual enrollment at PGCC. First, go to the PGCC Dual Enroll site by clicking the link on our website at www.pgcc.edu/go/highschool. Again, the link will only be available during the application and registration window. If you are a continuing student, log in with your existing credentials. If you have forgotten your credentials, use the Forgot Your Username or Password feature. If you are a new student, click the link to create a new account. Complete the new student registration form to create your account. Provide all information, including a login and password. Make sure you remember these. All fields marked with a red asterisk are required. You must provide either a personal email account or cell phone number to create the account. If a cell phone is used, standard text message rates apply. Once you click register, you'll receive either a text message with an activation code or an email with a link to confirm your account. You must confirm your account before you can proceed with the registration. If using email, be sure to check your junk and spam folders for the email. Once you've activated your account, you will need to complete the admissions application. This is your official PGCC college application, so fill it out carefully. One important step of the registration process is the parent consent step. Your parent or guardian must give you permission to participate in the dual enrollment program every semester. You will enter your parent or guardian's email address and or cell phone number, and they will receive an email and or text message with a link to provide their consent. Once you've completed the application, your account will be ready to use to request courses. As a reminder, you must request courses and get your parent or guardian consent every semester through the PGCC Dual Enroll site.
Now, let's move on to how to register for your courses. Be sure you're in the Courses tab, which is found at the top left of your screen. From the Courses screen, you may use the filters on the left side to search for specific days, times, or locations for the courses you would like to take. Find the course section that best fits your schedule and click the Request button. If you are only selecting one course, then you have completed your course request. Students planning to take more than one course should select the Select Another Course option to request additional classes. Once you have completed your course request, make sure to get your parent or guardian to complete their consent. The final step to complete your application and course request is to get your parent or guardian consent. The notification for consent is sent to the parent by email or text message, depending on the preferred contact method you indicated in the application step. The message will include an active link to access the online form. Simply have your parent click on the link to access the online consent form. Your parent's signature is their first and last name, and they simply enter this in the box provided. This means that your parent approves of you participating in the dual enrollment program and accepts responsibility for any additional financial needs that may be related to your enrollment at PGCC. Your parent must click complete step for your application to move to the next phase of the approval process. Please note, you will receive several email notifications throughout the entire application process. The email notifications will either provide you with an update on the status of your application or have specific information about a requested course. You should know that sometimes the email notifications are delivered to your junk or spam folder, so make sure you check these folders often for the notifications.
If you are a new student, your application is submitted once you have completed the application form, requested your courses, and received your parent or guardian consent. You will then receive an email with your PGCC ID number. The email will also contain instructions to activate your PGCC Outlink account and complete new student orientation online. New students must complete these items as soon as possible and are required for PGCC to approve your course requests. Once you have requested your courses, your PGCC representative or course coordinator will review your request. If PGCC approves your course request, it will go to your counselor for approval. For students in the science and technology programs, your program coordinator must also approve your courses. Please allow each staff member at least 3 business days to process your request. If you receive all approvals, your course registration will be complete as long as there are still seats left in the class. If there are no seats left, you will receive a notification to select a new section of the course. You can always check the status of your request by logging into the PGCC Dual Enroll site. Once you see complete next to your course request, you should be registered for the course. Then you can move on to your next steps, including making a payment for course fee if applicable. Be sure to check your email consistently throughout the application process, as your PGCC representative or course coordinator may need to reach out to you directly regarding your application or course request. If at any point you have questions about dual enroll, please contact your PGCC representative or course coordinator using the contact information on our website at www.pgcc.edu/go/high school. We look forward to having you in the dual enrollment program at Prince George's Community College.
Many thanks to Caitlin Minch and her wonderful team for creating that informative video in order for us to better understand the process. We won't go into great detail on this slide, but this provides you with a summary of the steps mentioned in the video required in order to apply and enroll. We want to emphasize that the PGCC Dual Enroll website will not be accessible prior to November 9th. The deadline to submit your selected courses is Wednesday, November 29th. We also need your parents/guardians' participation in the process as well. They will be required to provide consent in order for 11th and 12th graders to participate, and will need to also electronically sign in the dual enroll site as well. If you are new to dual enroll, you will need to complete the new student orientation and activate your Outlink account. For returning dual enroll students, you have already completed these steps and no further action is needed. We ask that you be patient throughout this process with us. Please do not hesitate to reach out to your professional school counselor or your PGCC representative if you have any further questions. Next, we will have Raymond with a knowledge check. Take it away, Raymond.
Or as I like to call them, thanks Jennifer, a pop quiz, because this would not be a college presentation without having a pop quiz infused to test your knowledge of things we've just covered. So the question I have for you all at this point is, Dual enrollment applications, this is a true or false question. Dual enrollment applications must be submitted online with approvals by November 25th, 2020. I see you, Ms. Clark, laughing at me. True or false? All right. All right. True, true. Everybody thinks it's true? All right, let's see what the correct answer is. That is correct. So if you answered true, that is correct. You would have passed this test. Students have between November 9th and November 25th, 2020 to complete their dual enrollment application using dual enroll for the spring 2021 semester. O2, don't you have a quiz question for them as well?
I sure do, Raymond. Thank you so much. So here is your pop quiz number 2. It's a true or false. So the question is, I can check the status of my dual enrollment application online. True or false?
Marlon says true. Shiz says true. Michelle says true. Amaya says true. Guadalupe says true. Ish Just Nick says true. Diana says true. Sydney says true. O2, I think they're getting this.
Okay, let's see what the answer is, Raymond. It is true. Yes. You can check your status of your application through dual enroll. You can see your parent consent form. You can see where you selected your course, that your course is pending approval from your course coordinator and or your professional school counselor. Again, please allow some time for your course coordinator and or professional school counselor to approve your courses. You've probably heard the word patience. That really is key in this dual enroll cycle. There's so many students and there's a few professionals that have to kind of check all the boxes. So just be patient with us and we'll make sure that we get all of your we'll make sure that we get your application in and also so you can see your process of your application. Also, in addition to, you can even see if you need to upload your transcript. Usually your professional school counselor is able to do this on your behalf. Once you are registered and your status says complete on dual enroll, you will need to check in your Outlink account to make sure you are registered for your courses and your bill is paid in full. Remember, you will have your course coordinator or your dual enrollment representative with you throughout the dual enroll process to assist you from start to finish. Next, Raymond will speak to you all about our amazing breakout sessions that we have for you this evening. Raymond?
Thank you, O2. Thank you, Jennifer, and to all the amazing staff who is working on the YouTube chat, responding to all of our eager scholars and parents about this dual enrollment process. Thank you all for participating in our general session. At this point, I want to give you some instructions on how we will move forward with moving to our breakout sessions. We know, first of all, that we have covered a lot of information tonight, and I hope that you learned something new. As a reminder, this session will be available on YouTube very shortly after the live broadcast. We want to make sure to remind you to like and subscribe to PGCC TV to be up to date, not only about dual enrollment, but other activities related to Prince George's Community College. The night is still young. It's wet and rainy outside. There's really nothing else to do. So we want to invite you to hang around with us for just a little bit longer to participate in one of our 4 exciting breakout sessions. And we prepared these sessions to delve into the conversation of dual enrollment just a little bit more. So if you're planning to or even considering attending Prince George's Community College after high school graduation, and you want to learn about some exciting Prince George's Community College scholarships and more, then you don't want to miss our session on becoming a PGCC scholar. Are you planning to attend a college or university other than Prince George's Community College? Have you ever wondered, how will your dual enrollment courses transfer? As I saw a question in the chat, can I transfer my dual enrollment credits outside of the state of Maryland? Then you want to join our dual enrollment advisor, Ms. Crystal Williams, in our second session, credits to go at Bison. These two sessions, the first two sessions that I've just described, were specifically designed for high school seniors. However, we invite all of our dual enrollment scholars to join those sessions as well. Let's look at the other two sessions we have prepared for you today. Do you still have some questions about dual enrollment? Look no further. Our dual enrollment professionals are here to answer any further questions that you may have in our Back to Basics Dual Enrollment 1010 session. Last, but certainly not least, you've seen their faces, you've heard their fun facts, but would you like to learn more about how our coach coordinators can support you and help you throughout your academic and career goals? Then you'll want to join our session titled Meet Your Coach Coordinator, where you'll be able to engage in dialogue with our coach coordinator and our supervisor. Now, we understand that for some of you, you have to leave for the night. You have to sign off. You got to get dinner ready. You have to get ready for bed or get ready for work. We absolutely understand that. But before you leave tonight, if you're not able to join our breakout session, I do want to invite you to tell us how we did. We want you to share your experience with us, and we invite you to complete our evaluation. There's going to be a link that's going to appear in the chat. And when you see that link, that link will take you to a page which will give you access to our breakout sessions as well as our evaluation. Now, I want to remind you that our breakout sessions will start promptly at 7 o'clock. So we're gonna leave very, very shortly, take a quick stretch break, rest your eyes, look 20 feet for 2 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and join our breakout sessions. So yes, I see questions about the breakout session. The breakout session link is going to be posted in the YouTube link. It's also scrolling across your screen. You can visit http://PGCCDE breakout for a list of our breakout sessions. Again, that should be popping up in your YouTube chat, the link to join our breakout sessions, as well as to to complete our evaluation. Again, O2, Jennifer, you all still back there?
We are.
We want to thank you all for joining our dual enrollment information session. Thank Marshall in the background as well, our technician for StreamYard, and for all of the dual enrollment staff who are typing in the chat. And for those of you who are still in the chat, that link should be popping up in the chat. All right. So we'll see you all very shortly in the breakout sessions. All right. Take care.
Take care.